Hello students and welcome to week 2 of our science fair poster boards. I am really excited for this week. We're starting to get some more stuff done on our poster board, and I've heard all of y'all's ideas and how far y'all have gotten. I'm really proud of you guys, so I just wanted to start off by saying that, and thank you guys for all your hard work. So let's go ahead and get started with week 2. This week we're going to be focusing on putting all of our information that we wrote in our science fair folders and getting all this colored paper down and all of our words. So if you look in your folder, this example is one of the last pages on there. We're going to be focusing on putting all of these little things on the board, okay? And you will also need some colored paper, so go ahead and get that out, get that ready, and let's get started. Here are some examples for you to look at so you can kind of see what we're going to be doing. If you look here on this example, they have the word hypothesis nice and big, and you actually have all of these words already included in your packets in your folder that you can go ahead and cut out. Now you don't need to cut out each little letter. You can just cut out a whole strip for the word just like they did here. Okay, and you can also see they put colored paper behind their white paper. That is what you're going to do too. Even on this example as well, they put yellow paper behind there so that they can see it from far away and it's nice and big and easy to read. Now don't worry, I know a lot of you are excited to start decorating the posters. That video will come soon where we focus on putting all these little bubbles and all the different things that make it look really vivid and almost like 3D looking. Okay, so check your folders, see what you have written, and if you don't have anything, or if you have anything missing, then go ahead and make sure you fill that in, and let's go ahead and get started. So here is my poster board ready to go. You can have it standing up, or if you would like to lay it down flat, that might be easier for you to see and work on. So all I'm going to need today mainly is my colored paper, some scissors, okay, and probably either tape or glue, okay. This is kind of what you're going to be making here. You're going to be cutting out the words that are in your packet and placing it in front of some colored paper, as well as some lined paper for all your information. So here's how to do that. So you will need to decide here if you want to write your information down or type it, okay? Now the things you're writing down are like your hypothesis, your question, your procedure, your conclusion, all of those important pieces of information. So if you want to type it, if you want to write it, I will be passing out this pretty lined paper that you can use to write on. Remember, we want our best handwriting here. So if you want to start by writing it in pencil first, and then making sure you don't have any mistakes and then tracing it in marker would be the best idea. Now, we don't want to use things like yellow marker. We want probably black, maybe a dark blue, so that you could see it from far away because it's hard to read yellow marker, okay? Another thing is if you want to type it, this is what you'll need to do. Okay, typers, if you want to type it, you'll need to go to Google Classroom, click on Classwork, look for Science Fair, which is right here, and look for the project printouts, okay? You'll click on this link, and here is where you type it in for your information, okay? So whatever your hypothesis is, you'll fill this in. Whatever your question is, you'll just transfer everything you have written down onto this paper. Once you're done, there will be a turn in option over here on the right-hand side. I can only print this out for you until you turn it in, okay? So make sure you turn it in once you're done, and I can print that out for you as soon as possible, okay? Now, I will make sure that all of your typed information is really big. That way it's not too tiny on your poster board, okay? So this is if you want to type it in. Okay, so I have decided to lay down my poster so that I can work on all sides of it. I have my scissors, some tape, or you can use glue. And I'm going to use my lined paper here and some colored paper. So what you're going to want to make is things like this that will have all of your information written on here with the colored paper behind it. So here's how to do that. you can take the lined paper and start by cutting it in half if you would like, or if you want to use the entire thing, you can. But I'm going to cut this in half. Okay, and then I'm going to cut off my edges that are blank on the sides right here because we don't need all of that extra white. So I'm cutting this off. Maybe just a little bit on the top. And this side as well. So that way, when I place it on the paper, just like that, there's enough background space showing. So let me go ahead and do that to the other one. A little bit off the top. Okay, and then I'm going to take my tape and tape it on there just like that. Okay. Now remember, you will already have everything written on there. Yours won't be blank like mine. Oops. And now I can have two pieces right here and write two different things. You could also cut this in half and use it for two different parts, whatever it is that you want to do, okay? If you have a bar graph, you can also do the same thing and place it behind or in front of a piece of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and place my bar graph right in the center right here because I want that to be in the front. Okay? Now I can decide where I want all of my other things like the conclusion, the question, my materials, the procedure, and I believe that's it. And you can kind of lay out where you want to have things. So maybe I want the procedure to be over here, then maybe the materials listed right here. And then I can go over to this side of the board, put my question there, my conclusion, and then my hypothesis, maybe I can put it on this side over here. Okay, and then when you have all your information written, you can just put that right below it. Okay, and remember, yours won't be blank like mine. So let me go ahead and tape all this down and show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, here's what it looks like after I've placed it all down. I left an empty space right here because I think I'm going to want to put a picture there later. But you see how I put enough space between each thing here, and I've used the same color scheme as my title because I want it to be all different purples and pinks. And so you can do that too with your poster if you want to stay in the same color scheme or something that makes sure it stands out behind that white paper. If you're still needing help on your title, I can provide you some bubble letters that you can trace onto some cardstock and cut that out just like we explained in the last video. So just let me know if you would like some, or if you want to use it for anything else that you're gonna put on the poster board. I can provide you some bubble letters, and then I will be providing everybody this lined paper. That way you have the option to write things or type them in Google Classroom. Okay guys, that is pretty much it for week 2. Take your time on this and let me know if you have any questions. Text me with your have your parents text me, or let me know in class if you need any help. And good luck guys, you got this. I'm here for you, and have fun, enjoy it, and I will see you guys in class. Bye everyone.